What's going on, everyone? Happy Halloween. We here, fellas. What's going on?
What up,
Oh,
Holmes?
Chilling, chilling.
Here we
I know
live.
what everybody's wondering.
what's up?
Everyone's questioning why in the world does Cesar have a do-rag? Why does Cesar have a do-rag on? Cesar, can you please explain to the world why you have that on? But before you do that, I just realized I made a mistake. I can't function with these on. So I'm gonna go ahead and politely remove these. We'll speak about that later.
I was thinking
Today,
how you were gonna punch it.
we were drinking sake.
Ooh.
I'm sorry?
I know. I was wondering how you were gonna punch it.
Yep, some sake tonight.
Mm,
Mhm.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kick this off, switching it up today, and let's see how this goes. But Cesar, now that my drink is cold, I didn't even know you owned a do rag.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Well, no. Well, I'm Durag Vince. Durag Vince McMahon. When, when he's about to, when he's about to wrestle, he wears all black and the durag. Yeah, man.
When you pulled it off, that was my first guess. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, man. I love Durag Vince, man. I got a lot of laughs from that guy, so I have to honor him. I have to honor him with an episode for sure. When you get a chance,
Is he
watch
on
the
your
Braxton's
Mount
highlights.
Rushmore?
No, let's not get crazy. But that is one of um, my favorite gimmicks that he's done. He got a lot.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're
man.
do rag Vince.
How about you, man? You a boxer? Like you anybody specifically or
Well, I'm specifically a boxer that just finished his boxing match and got home to drink some sake. That's why I did it.
uh
Yeah, yeah.
did he,
And I had to take my gloves off. My hands are swollen. Just
okay.
finished going 10 rounds.
Did he win?
Split decision. I won. I wasn't convincing as much. People starting to doubt maybe there's supposed to be a rematch. But
Mm,
I'm enjoying my time. I know that I won that fight. And quite honestly, if they want to run it back, we'll run it back.
mm. Let them know.
hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to treat it like Mayweather Maidana too. You see Mayweather Maidana too. Put the brakes on that boy after that.
Mm.
So they want to run it back. I go ahead, we run it back, B.
So you're saying like a Tyson Fury and Gano rematch, maybe?
Oof, oof, oof. You touched it right on the nose, man. Sounds like a recent thing. I think we should
Yeah.
get into that after we find out who Roberto is. I have no one
I
can guess
have
who he
no clue
is.
who he is.
I'm just
I
here.
know
I'm just here.
you and I had obvious ones, but Roberto,
I'm
if
just
that
swing,
even is him, that could be Lulu.
bro. I'm just swinging into action. That's all I do.
Hmm.
Okay, I like that.
So
Your
who are you?
friendly, your friendly neighborhood podcaster. That's all it is.
Ooh.
I like it. Is it what you do by nighttime? What do you do in the daytime?
I can't reveal that.
Oof, oof. Spoken like a true
Vigilante?
a true vigilante, yes. But Spider-Man is not a vigilante.
Nah, I wouldn't say
It,
so.
well, it's all about perspective. Some people consider him a vigilante.
Who the hell considers Spider-Man a vigilante?
The guy that the guy that he worked for, you remember that guy, the hater?
J. Jonah Jameson.
Jimmy Jonah Of course, Durag Vince would bring up that scrub.
Gotta pay attention to these things, man.
The dude calls me a menace.
He does call you a menace. He's like he's who Skip is to LeBron.
Yes, exactly.
Spider-Man could do anything right and one thing bad. Not even his fault.
And
Y'all
it's a
seen,
wrap.
speaking of LeBron, y'all seen that they asked Bronny James who his all-time favorite player, like the GOAT, who we think the GOAT is, and he was like, let me think. I think I might have to say LeBron James. People started laughing, and I saw somebody in the comments was like, skip tomorrow. Even he took a while to say LeBron James. He only said it because that's his father. Even he knows Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the GOAT.
You know,
That does,
I,
that does.
I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happened, though.
I would not either, honestly. But yo, it's Halloween tomorrow. Today is October 30th.
Spooky
It's
season.
yes. And I think you guys touched on it, and I want to circle back on it. Y'all were like, as time goes by, one of you said it. I don't know who it was because I turned my back. I can't see when Roberto speaks, and Durag Vince is somebody I've never seen in my life. So I was just like, oh, that's an interesting thing. As time has gone by, one of you said that you appreciate Halloween more as time has gone by, and I have to agree.
Yeah, that was Durag
4 years
Vince.
ago, I would not have. That was Durag Vince.
Yeah.
Good shit, CEO. 4 years ago, I wouldn't have dressed up as anything, and this year, went to a. I think I dressed up two days this weekend. I actually built my costume, like actually looking for items, making sure I had it at home. So I put thought into it. This is
Yeah,
like this is
it's
my
a great
second costume.
no, yeah, like it's a great opportunity for you to get in touch with your inner child. And like it's just a bunch of adults acting like children, basically. Like I wish I would have um viewed it this way, like from previous years, but you know, everything happens when it needs to happen. But like the older I get, the more I appreciate this. I don't know, this holiday. And it also is a good time for me to get together with friends too that I don't see very often. And you know, we have a nice little community that we built over the years. And the boxer's laughing.
I can't take you seriously, bro. Like what you were saying, I'm like agreeing with it. Then I keep seeing that you have a do-rag on.
Oh,
I legit didn't even think you owned a do-rag, so this is
Yo, you want to know a fun fact? I also own a Durag.
you still to this day. I know you used to wear it all the time.
Bro, I still have the same one.
I bet you
Do you
do.
have it on under the mask?
Nah, I haven't wore it in years, but I still got it.
If this were you, would you wear the do-rag over the mask?
Nah, not today.
Like, let's say you went out and you had Tim's on. Would you wear a do-rag with the Yankee fitted or not?
Yeah, in that case, I have to.
You have to.
Have
If
to.
you have the Tim's on or if you have the hat on?
Both.
Okay, I see.
With a bottle of Henny.
I have to count. I have to only look at you, Roberto. If I look over at Cesar, I'm gonna start laughing. I gotta get through this. Man.
Oh man.
Yo, speaking of which,
ready for this.
speaking of which, what's the best costume or your favorite costume you've seen this year? It could be on the internet, it could be in person. What was your favorite?
Bro, I'll tell you what my favorite costume of all time is for myself.
Okay.
The Red Power Ranger, bro.
I like that. Mine was the White Ranger.
That's dope. That's my all-time favorite costume that I've ever had. The Red Ranger.
Oh, that you wore yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ripped my my White Ranger. They should have gave me a size bigger. I was a big kid. But
How old were you when you were the White Ranger?
6 years old, I would like to say. 5 or 6.
You broke a costume at 6, bro?
Yo, I was heavy, bro. I was a heavy kid.
No shit. Damn, son.
Yeah, I took pride in my weight.
I gotta see little Cesar, B.
Hmm.
I mean, when I met you, he was
him
pretty
recorded.
big too.
They got him on VHS running wild. The VHS tapes. What's your favorite costume you've worn all time? And have you seen something that caught your eye this year?
I mean, personally, I wasn't big on Halloween. I started celebrating it more beginning more like about 6, 7 years ago. But this year I liked the effort that I put into what I had, but it wasn't my favorite. Kev actually went as the Game of Thrones dude. And like even if you don't know Drogo,
Khal Drogo.
Yeah, and even if you don't know or if you never watched Game of Thrones, you look at his outfit and you're like, oh shit, he looks dope.
Mm-hmm.
So Kev actually was out there with all the pieces. He put it together himself. And this is the third time I mentioned this dude.
That's true.
I've been giving this dude shout outs left and right, but he did a really good job. Elaine's fiance, Anthony did a real good job. Elaine put his makeup together, and I was like, yo, he motherfucker look ugly. Like, I couldn't tell who he was, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. So those are two real solid ones. I'm not gonna lie. Those are the ones that I saw in person. I've seen other people do with a shotgun, in the hood on to get the bottle of Tito's. That was dope.
Nice.
Rain was Bob's Burger, and that was dope too because she ate to that. So it's little things like that. Ty was an anime character. Like, I saw some solid ones, man. I saw some solid ones, but Kev was definitely my favorite because it just looked clean. It looked dope. He looked like a warrior. He has his own hair on it. It was minimal for him. It was just clothes that he wore. So he did a real good job.
I agree. I like
Yo, there was a giraffe too. There was a giraffe I saw. He was a bankrupt giraffe because he was the Toys R Us giraffe.
That's right. That's that 20.
And this giraffe was busted moves. What? Wait, what'd you say?
No, that was that 2020 giraffe. The Toys R Us.
Yeah, he said. I was like, oh, Toys R Us. He was like, yeah, chapter 11. Now I was like, ain't that's an accounting term, isn't it? That's bankruptcy. Found that shit hilarious.
That's dope.
But he was dancing, and like the way it was designed, the giraffe's the chest was from here all the way down to like half of his shin. So the giraffe's leg is technically from half of his shin down to his foot. And I got a video of Cesar dancing, and it looks like he's kicking up some small ass feet. Yo, this shit's hilarious, son. I had an over-under going on him because I thought that shit was too hot to keep on all night. My man never took it down, B.
Nah, I respect Cesar for that.
He was a hot-ass giraffe under there.
Bro, when we went out for his birthday a couple years back, my man was sweating. And he kept the full outfit on. I respect that. Couldn't be me.
He sees it as cardio.
Yeah.
He thinks it's cardio. He's like, yeah, I'm just working out. It's cardio. Like, what? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Once you're committed, but no one could tell you nothing. But yo, I saw this outfit online actually that I found hilarious. Was you remember it was a couple, and the dude was he was dressed as Randy Johnson, and and his couple was a bloody pigeon, a white pigeon.
I knew it was gonna be a damn bird, son. That's funny as hell.
Oh man, that really got me. That one got me.
That was a
That
good
was
one.
this year?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it online this year. I don't know if I'm late to the party.
Nah, I think it
That's
was this
dope.
year.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
The Mike McDaniels, the little kid that he dressed like Mike McDaniels, that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too. That's a good one. I wonder what I'm gonna see tomorrow. I'm going trick or treating tomorrow, so I'm wondering what's gonna be out there. People get creative now, man.
Yeah, man.
They do. I love it. Things are more accessible too.
Yeah.
You can have a lot of fun with it. If you see something and you just like, you most likely saw it earlier in the year, a lot of people be banking on shit like that. Like that Randy Johnson pigeon costume. That's because it's a viral video and it's been
Yeah.
circulating the internet. People are like, yo, that's pretty funny. For the bird didn't think it was funny. But
Moment
now
of
it's circulating. When it happened, it was like, yo, did that just happen? Because yo, Randy Johnson was throwing 101 miles per hour, like regular. Like that was his fastball.
I mean, but think about it this way: if you're gonna go one way, wouldn't you want it to be from a 100 miles per hour Randy Johnson fastball? Like, if you're the bird and you say this is the way you're gonna go, you wouldn't sign that paper? I mean, I would. It'd be an honor to go out like that.
What's the alternative?
You see,
But
I
the
don't know.
bird don't know who Randy Johnson is. His people are just like, yo, he got hit by a blur. We didn't even know. He
Yeah.
was flying with him one moment, the next, we just like, yo, where's he at? Yo, there was no like explosion or anything except for feathers, yo.
Well, he knew.
Crazy.
Yeah, he knew Randy after that.
Oh yeah, for sure. He surely did.
Yeah, but did y'all eat any, like, honestly, this year I don't remember me eating that much candy. Like, what's your favorite Halloween candy and which one's overrated?
I'll tell you what, I hate candy corn
Twizzlers,
as a favorite.
overrated. Don't
Nah.
piss me off with Twizzlers. One of y'all say over Twizzlers is on y'all list.
No, I don't like Twizzlers.
Unfriend me right now. Get me off this call right now.
I've
Candy
never
corn
liked.
is not overrated. It's not underrated. It shouldn't exist. No one talks about it. No one sees it. It's not any. It only pops up during Halloween time. We're like, oh shit, yo, those exist.
Yeah.
That's your favorite?
No,
I hate.
definitely not.
Who eats candy corn? You haven't met anybody that's like, yo, I want some candy corn.
Yo, I
Never
don't
met-
know.
I've never met that.
I feel like Yo-Yo would be one of those people, B. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely not.
Don't tell her I said that, though. Don't tell her I said that. Don't tell her I said that. Because she's gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, I
And
don't
she's
know,
already
though.
mad at me by default.
She is mad at you. I'll tell you all fair why.
Oh, I think I might. Damn, I think I might know why I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah. I think I know why. Never mind. We get cut that out. I think I know why. Damn, I'm a fucked up person.
Nah, you good.
Thought I was boxing. I was boxing. I was in training camp, B. What else was I supposed to do?
Yo,
Well, my bad. Twizzlers just pissed me off, B.
I love how we knew what we were talking about without saying what we're talking about, though. That was kind of dope, that little moment there.
Cause it's fucked up, B.
For those wondering, it's not really fucked up, but it's funny.
It's type fucked up. I'll take that L.
And for those wondering, I have no idea what's going on.
That's fine. They can figure it out as they get to know us.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
candy corns is a good one to not give a shit about.
Yeah. Yeah, Twizzlers too, man. I've never liked Twizzlers. I knew people growing up who used to love Twizzlers. For me though, it was like, don't offer me that. Like, don't do that. As far as favorite candies
With all
though,
the other options that there are, you're gonna really
yeah, man. Like good candy though, I mess with like the fruity candy, like the Starburst, the Skittles. Um, my guilty pleasure is Tootsie Rolls though, man. Since I was a little kid.
wait. Hold on. Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah, always, bro.
What's the flavor?
Tootsie.
What no, what is the flavor? What are the active ingredients in a Tootsie Roll?
I have no idea, to be completely honest with you. Let's
I haven't
see.
had a Tootsie Roll in a while. It tastes like chocolate.
I mean, when you compare it to a Snickers, no.
When you compare it to a Snickers, absolutely not. Yeah, it don't taste like it.
Yeah, so that's why. It's a chocolate flavored taffy. Similar qualities to caramels.
You have
So,
always been a sucker for Tootsie Rolls.
but that's interesting.
Yeah.
For those of you at home, it's interesting because Roberto does not like chocolate.
I don't. So here's where I've categorized life. So I'll have Oreos, but they gotta be like the mega stuffed Oreos. Right?
Which defeats the purpose of an Oreo cookie, but go ahead.
Exactly. Because it knocks out the chocolate. I'll mess with like a cookies and cream milkshake again, but no chocolate syrup in it. Don't you dare. Because it takes out the chocolate flavor. The only thing you got me with is a milk chocolate brownie, but it has to be made by my wife.
Okay.
And that's it.
And so how do Tootsie Rolls fall into this equation?
They're just good.
Better than a Snickers?
I've never had a Snickers in my life, bro.
Wow.
And you're talking about you don't like chocolate?
I've never had.
Exactly, yo. All right,
Yo.
you don't like chocolate. This motherfucker loves chocolate. I want to take Cesar on I'm gonna call it a date. That's my guy. Over to this chocolate spot. Cause I'm like, yo, Cesar would love this spot, B. Cause I just had it today with my older sister. Denise, shout out to Denise, love you. And yo, it was amazing. And she ordered a thing, and I'm like, oh, Cesar would have ordered that. And then they were like, what do you want? She was like, I want the chocolate. All right. And what kind of sprinkles? Chocolate. And it was like a double, triple chocolate brownie ice cream joint. And then they were like, would you like some chocolate on the top? She's like, yes. She just had a bunch of chocolates. So and I was like, yo, son, this could have been Cesar, B.
Right, gang.
Yo, 100% gang, son.
I love
But yeah, and you, I've known you to be the complete opposite of that. So out of all chocolate things, Tootsie Roll being your guilty pleasures, because they're not that great.
No, if I had to rank it like on the candy rankings, it probably wouldn't even.
Damn, my connection is bad.
Yeah, we lost you for a second there. If I had to rank like where Tootsie Roll lies, it probably wouldn't even be like my top 5 favorite candy. That's just the one that I always gravitated towards as a kid.
Joel.
It'd be like
So
that.
what chocolates have you not had?
All of them. I've never had a candy that's a chocolate. Snickers, Reese's. What are the other ones? Whatever you name, I haven't had.
All right, so how can you say that you don't like chocolate?
Because I know I don't.
How?
Because I don't, bro.
But how?
Because I don't.
But you don't know what it tastes like.
I know enough. Yo, I don't even like the smell of it. So I can't taste it if I don't like the smell of it. Like if you
So
make me
interesting.
smell like a Snicker bar, I might throw some hands by accident, like just a reaction. That's it.
Well, do-rag Vince gonna rush you to the ground. I'm gonna just counterpunch you. Don't do that around us.
No chance.
That's what you got. Yo, it's so incredible, B. Cesar, how about you?
Oh no, I'm team chocolate, bro. Anything chocolate. Snickers, Milky Way, Reese's, Twix.
But you got one choice. You get one pick. It's your favorite Halloween.
Mm.
One choice out of all of those.
You got the man thinking, bro.
You do. I guess from those I'll pick the Twix.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I really thought you were gonna say Snickers.
No. Snickers is cool.
Yo, I was out in Connecticut. We were trick-or-treating. And these motherfuckers was really giving out the entire candy bar. Not the little fun size joints. Like
the
real
full
regular
size?
candy bars.
That's dope.
The full size candy bars. So I was like, what? The boys was hyped. They were like, yo, they're giving out this candy. They tried to double back on that house. I said, yo, they're not gonna give it to you, B. That's a premium.
Yeah.
Yo, when you go trick-or-treating, you get chocolate, you're like, yo, look what I got. I got all this chocolate. And some people give you 6 lids and like those little like pills, the colorful pills. You remember those?
Oh yeah.
Going back to the Snickers, though, the Snickers ice cream is bomb. Like that's a different breed, right there.
Elite. Elite. It has everything. Everything.
That's different.
What else you want from that? To have a little Nutella. That's it. Nutella's my shit.
Yeah,
how you feel about Nutella? Look at Roberto. Roberto's going more and more disgusted by this conversation as it goes on.
I'm about to put the mask back on, bro. So y'all don't see my face of disgust.
Yo, it's so good though. I love anything chocolate peanut butter. So y'all know Reese's is my joint. But the fast break Reese's. Whoever hasn't had fast break Reese's, go do yourself a favor. Go get it. It has everything a Reese's has, except it has nougat. Nougat is what makes Snickers so special. And it has it. I love it. Y'all ever had the fast break one? Cesar, you ever had the fast break one?
I have, yeah, it's really good.
Yo, it's so good. So good. Speaking of chocolate, what's your honorable mention?
Hershey Kisses. Honorable mention.
Of course you love the Kisses, B.
Yeah. I could I don't think I could ever get tired of Hershey Kisses.
And it's an honorable mention?
I mean, yeah, it would be top 2. Be like top 2.
That's more than honorable, B.
That's way more than
right
honorable.
there, son.
He said honorable mention, number 2.
You told me to decide on one.
So. Twix and Hershey's. Oh, I did ask him for one, so this would be an honorable mention by definition. I forgot this dude owns a whole federation. He owned a whole World Wrestling Federation. So
he makes the rules, bro.
He knows about words.
Oh man.
You should go. Cesar, you been to Max Brenner?
Yes. I love that place. I love
I'm
that.
pretty sure you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a chocolate spot, Roberto.
The Wonderland for me.
Mad shit got chocolate.
You
Mhm.
won't catch me there, that's for sure.
I'll be if I go there and they ask me if I want some chocolate wings, I wouldn't be shocked.
All right, they're going too far.
And it's but would you be shocked? The chocolate drizzle on the wings?
I would not
Probably
be
be
shocked.
alright. Probably be alright.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it? I wouldn't do it either, but to each
mean-
their own.
If I like chocolate, I would probably do it.
You don't know if you like chocolate.
I know enough, bro.
You need to try it.
But what? I've gone 33 years without it.
Chocolate covered wings, though. We have to do a poll for that one.
All right. You don't think that somebody one day was like, you're putting chocolate on the strawberry? That's crazy. It's asinine.
That's true.
And then what happened? Now, if I
That's
give you a chocolate covered strawberry,
But that
you
makes
think that
sense.
the person, how does it make sense?
Chocolate on a strawberry, it makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense now.
Of course, you say that. Yeah, exactly.
You
But
know,
at one point, niggas was like,
Like fried ice cream.
you know enough.
now that you mention it, the first time I had a choco banana, I was a little bit starstruck. I was like, what?
But that shit is mad good.
Yeah, it is. I was surprised.
Yo, heavy on the pause here. Some people dip the banana in chocolate and cover it in nuts.
Wait, what?
Some people dip the banana in chocolate and cover it in like nuts, like mixed nuts or like granulated nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the chocolate, the banana with the chocolate, and then the nuts all around it.
Wow.
You're so dumb. I'm just saying, like, Roberto, how long were you holding that back for me?
Bro, Cesar missed the part when you started. And then you did the
I think
hand
you did.
motions.
I mean, I know what I'm saying, but it's real good though. But yeah, that the first time I had that too, I was like, yo, that's crazy. So now am I saying that I want to have some chocolate covered wings? Absolutely not. It sounds disgusting. But hey, who am I to judge? I had frog legs the other day.
You remember that time that peanut butter burger?
The peanut butter burger.
Yeah, that was pretty outlandish.
Yeah, I would never put peanut butter on a burger.
Tasted good.
I'm sorry?
It tasted good.
Yeah. And some people put bacon on it with the peanut butter. Remember we went to that peanut butter festival?
We did.
Didn't we, Roberto?
No, that was a bacon festival.
It was bacon festival. Bacon. Beer, bacon,
Everything.
like
that was crazy.
chocolate covered bacon.
Yeah.
It was bacon.
It was chocolate covered bacon. I was joking about that.
Yeah.
It was bacon and a bunch of rye alcohol.
Yeah. That was
There's
something.
peanut butter whiskey.
Is
Yeah.
there?
That shit actually tastes good.
There is.
Wow.
You put that shit over ice and it tastes like fucking smooth cold peanut butter.
Wow.
And you know, love me some peanut butter. Mmm. Peanut butter. Oh, man, that's sweet.
Yo, but like switching gears.
Just in case Skippies wants to sponsor me now.
Ooh.
Go ahead. What's up?
Switching gears. Keeping it in the Halloween theme. What are your biggest fears?
Bueno, it depends. I guess it depends if we're talking like regular fears. If we're talking about deep fears, I have a fear of drowning and or burning in a fire, like being trapped in a fire.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
We're talking about like a fake fear. I mentioned it in I don't even remember what episode, a few episodes back. The Chucky scares the shit out of me to this day. But I'm old enough now that I will fight that dude.
I don't think we
Yo,
ever
do
got.
you think that your uppercut?
What was that?
My shit's mad delayed. All I was gonna say is, do you think you would uppercut Jeter if he was like dressed up as Chucky one day randomly, and he just rolled up in the room? He's thinking
Probably
about
not.
it. Son. He would uppercut Jeter.
Probably not.
He said,
I might get a little shook if I'm not expecting it. I'll be like, oh, kind of thing. But nah. But if Chucky was real, he pulled up on me. We fighting, man.
Who brought fear in your eyes or growing up?
Give me a second, brothers. What brought fear to my eyes? Give me a second, because I gotta try to fix this connection. Y'all see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
I mean, drowning is an easy thing. Drowning is an easy one. I think I could escape a fire. But what I really, really despise, like I do not want to be in a room with a bunch of rats.
Mm.
I know we're talking about maybe Halloween fears and shit like that, but can't stand them. I can't stand rodents. But the fake fears, man, it gotta be Freddy.
Ooh.
Freddy to me is something else. Being in a jigsaw joint, but feeling powerless. Being powerless, when you get the dreams and like you're dreaming and you're powerless in the situation where you can't wake up or like shit like that. Like when you punch somebody and you just can't hurt them and they're coming for you,
Like
you can't wake up.
Like sleep
That shit wow, dude. Sleep paralysis. And that's essentially what Freddy gets you into. So Freddy's not that far off, feel me? Like,
yeah,
it could have just been a metaphor. You die in your sleep out of fear, and you gotta go into cardiac arrest. You got a heart attack, and that's the making of Freddy. So like, Freddy's not that fake. Really, be really real about it. He's holding you captive in the dream. You're super scared, and you don't wake up. Fucking die. So that shit's scary as hell. Just being powerless altogether.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good one.
Yeah, Freddy's a cheat code, man. And sleep paralysis has happened to me a lot as well. There was a point I was averaging like 6 a year. You know. But I'm not a doctor or a psychologist.
My man was average. That means that some years he did more.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist.
Full disclaimer.
I don't know anything. Don't listen to me.
But I hear that usually that occurs when you haven't rested for like a few days. Like you haven't gotten good sleep for a few days. Sometimes if you add some alcohol consumption, that would trigger it as well. But yeah.
Damn, motherfucker, you might have given me that disclaimer, but I feel like I'm about to have some sleep paralysis tonight. I ain't been sleeping the last few days. I'm drinking the sake. I've been drinking alcohol and all this shit. It's about to be a wrap for me, B. If I wake up with that sleep paralysis, I'm just gonna listen to I'm gonna ignore every disclaimer you give me. I'm gonna listen to every advice you give. All these books you done read are giving you too much knowledge. You have to impart wisdom onto me, B. Fuck all that. Doctor's gonna be like, listen, you have to do this. And I'm gonna be like, but Cesar said.
Yeah.
I got you, man. I have a lot of experience with sleep
Can't
paralysis.
tell me nothing.
Like, firsthand experience. So like I talk to these creatures in the first name basis, but that's all I'm that's as far as I'm gonna get. But one of my biggest fears has always been Alzheimer's.
Mm,
Like just one day forgetting everything, just one day.
yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
that always, just thinking about that, like it gives me anxiety thinking. Like, wow, that's one of them. Also, the drowning. The drowning has been a big one for me too.
Time out. Can y'all swim? Like legit swim?
Sometimes.
See, I cannot swim. I could float.
Okay.
I like how you said sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know how far I'll get. Like, I don't think my stamina is, but I could swim.
Like if you in the middle of the ocean and the boat like flips over, can you make it back to shore? Or
How
survive long enough to be saved?
I mean, if I have a boat.
Nah, but it flipped over. The boat's done.
I mean, how far is the island?
It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap for me. And then
you can't even see it. It's a wrap.
Yeah, like where am I? I mean, I'm gonna try my best. But
like it's a 2-hour swim.
Is the boat floating at least?
Nah, the boat's dead, bro.
Wow.
Yo, who the fuck can humans even swim 2 hours?
Yeah, how many humans could swim 2 hours straight, bro?
Michael Phelps, maybe.
Well,
but I'm saying, can you swim long enough to survive that?
I don't even think he could swim 2 hours. Aquaman.
Now I've seen
this shit is mad delayed. I said Aquaman. Man, long.
Yeah, no, I've actually seen a movie on that. 2 people survived that, but they were like Olympic swimmers.
Yeah, I can't swim. So if my boat flips over, it's a wrap for me.
Yeah, that's why I said sometimes, because it depends on the situation.
I'm feeding the sharks if I flip over. It's a wrap.
That's cool. That's cool. Speaking of which, Herb, what you thought about that fight, man?
Oh, I think Irv is frozen for now.
Yeah. Wanted to have some boxing talk with my mans, but
No, pero está bien.
boxer ain't available.
Texas won tonight, right?
Texas? I didn't get to see the ending of it.
Yeah, 3-1. Texas wins. So they're up in the series 2-1. Max Scherzer gets hurt. I'm worried about Scherzer, man. Is the back issues again coming up? And it's happened a few times with him already. So it'll be interesting to see if what happens. And with Adolis Garcia too, he got hurt. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But those are 2 big losses for these dudes.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that pans out and how it works out for them. Because especially, I mean, you could get by without Scherzer, I think. He was pitching well today, though. He was battling. I wouldn't say he's pitching well. He was battling out there. But I think he did well enough. He shut them out for the 3 innings he pitched. But losing Garcia, which is your big power bat, the middle of that lineup, they're gonna feel that loss.
Yeah, yeah. And
Especially,
he carried them in the what is it carried them, but
yeah.
he did amazing on the LCS.
Yeah, and he's been the good protection for Seager. So without that protection off of Corey Seager, now you can kind of pitch around Seager if you can avoid him. He had a 2-run shot today. So we'll see what goes on there.
Yeah, I still think it's going to 7, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
it has to because we made the pick. So we got no choice.
Yeah, that's right. Can't make us look bad now.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot. Man. What else we got on the books?
Well, there was a NFL Monday night game today, but I didn't get to catch that.
Who was playing? It was the Lions.
The Raiders.
Lions and Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
How did that one go?
I left it 17-14, and the Lions are winning, but I'm not sure who.
Oh, the Lions took it.
They did?
Yeah, 26-14.
Yeah, no surprises here. The Lions are pretty.
And then the Jets and the Giants playing the ugliest game in NFL history.
God.
Which somehow the Jets pulled it off.
That was, wow, that was an ugly game. That was tough to watch.
It was horrific. And it's funny because I actually messaged you because I missed the ending of it because I was in Target and lost service. So I missed the ending when they tied it. I saw when they tied it and when they won, but I missed the sequences in between. So I get on social media and I see everyone, oh, Jets lost the game. And I'm like, am I behind? Because I'm still watching the game. How did they lose if I'm still watching? So crazy to see how Zach Wilson pulled it off.
Yeah, there was a lot of fans walking out the stadium.
Yeah.
After he got sacked. And man, kudos to the Jets for never giving up, man.
Yeah, that defense, man, is something else, bro. Like they are, and I know the Giants were on their 3rd string quarterback, so that played a lot into it. But even before then, they were dominating. And they've been dominating all season, man. That defense is really something special. So I hope they can pull it together on offense. They need at least one more weapon, though. They need another receiver. I know Alan Lazard, you mentioned him, but I think they need another big playmaking receiver. I don't know who. I don't know who's out there on the market. I don't know who's, Devontae Adams obviously is a name, but it doesn't look like they're going to trade him. But I don't know. The Jets are dangerous on that defense alone.
They definitely are. And looking at how my man Aaron Rodgers was looking on the sidelines, if they
he was dropping back.
Yeah.
Dropping back. That's a big step. No pun intended.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's if they keep it, they have more incentives to play for.
Yeah.
When you got a guy like that, with even the possibility of them being available for the playoffs.
That's crazy, man. Because if I think the Jets are good enough. I mean, they've gone through their gauntlet of schedule already. They've gone through the toughest part, which is the beginning. And now it's it lightens up a little bit. So they got a couple good teams going up. They got to face and stuff like that. Good defenses, but they can be above 500 if we're looking at like a week 14-ish kind of thing, which is kind of what's rumored out there for Rodgers to return.
Yeah,
I think they can be above 500 come week 13, 14, maybe even 15, and then kind of see what's left from there.
Ooh. Oh yeah, they got the Raiders. Let me see. Oh no, the Chargers next on Monday. Oh, another tough game. We'll see.
Chargers next week.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Yeah. They remind me of the Vikings in the NFC.
Speaking
They
of the Vikings too, man, Kirk Cousins, Achilles, another one
yeah,
down.
yeah, that's I felt bad for him because he was having an amazing year.
He was, man. I feel bad. I hate seeing players get injured regardless of the team. But
Right.
when it's an injury like that, especially a dude who's, doing his best, putting up the good numbers and stuff like that, you just hate to see it. I don't know what his contract is. He in the last year of his deal?
Yeah,
So that kind of stuff sucks because then now the next year he comes in, it's probably going to be a 1 year prove it deal, make sure you're healthy kind of thing. That
yeah,
sucks, man. I hate seeing players get injured, especially in contract years.
yeah. And Kirk is honestly, he seems like a very liked dude on the team. You know.
Yeah, definitely super respected. You could tell.
Yeah, and he was just having a great year, even though the Vikings they got off to a slow start. It wasn't because of him. He was keeping them in games. So
Yeah.
I did the similarity between the Chargers and the Vikings in the sense that they're always close. They always make the games close, but they usually come up short in those close games.
Yeah, and I feel it's funny you mentioned the Chargers. I feel like no matter how good the Chargers look on paper, they always fall short. Even back
Hmm.
when they had LaDainian Tomlinson on the squad and that Antonio Gates, they had
Hmm.
Drew Brees going, then Philip Rivers, like they just always fell short.
Yeah, there was always like just a couple of plays
Yeah,
really sealing the deal, and they just
just could never
they
get over that.
never seem to be able to finish. But we'll see, man. We'll see. The NFL is pretty interesting. The Chiefs just lost to the Broncos, just like everybody predicted. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, they're petty. They play Taylor Swift at the end.
They are, yeah. But I want to give a shout out to Russell Wilson. He's been having a very low key, solid year,
He has.
and in spite of his team's overall struggles, the dude is balling, man. They're not
Yeah.
losing him. Get off of Russell's back. The man, he's having a nice bounce back year, and I gotta give my flowers to him when I can because he's I could only imagine what he went through last year. His first year in a new team, contract year, and he
Yeah,
just won a year last year. But this year he's responded and he
he
looks good.
has. And you wouldn't know it because social media is making it seem like he's a scrub and he's
Hmm.
having like this crazy season that's terrible and he's trash. But when you look at the numbers, you compare them, like he's at the top. He's up
Hmm.
there with QBs. So
Yep.
respect to him. Shout out to him. He also rented out a whole Waffles House for his wife, for Ciara, which was
Hey.
dope. I know there's a whole. We'll probably get into it in the next episode. Give you a
Okay.
little un preview for the
Okay.
next episode.
Hey.
But nah, he rented out the Waffle House for her, and let me tell you, I've been to Waffle House a few times. I was drunk one time. That joint hits. That joint hits.
Yeah, Waffle House. You were the one that got me into Waffle Houses, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
waffles are up there as a breakfast food or just a food to enjoy.
Hmm.
I'll tell you that. But so Irv is not coming back, just so y'all know. He's having technical difficulties.
And
Yeah, he just texted right now, just to let y'all know. But not meant to wrap up. If you're ready to wrap up,
hmm
um, just want to make sure to give. Speaking of giving flowers, just kind of acknowledge Matthew Perry, aka Chandler Bing, who passed away unexpectedly. Um, what are your thoughts, bro?
Oh man, this I got the news on Saturday evening when I was about to go to the outing, and it bummed me out because you never like to hear news like this. It's very unfortunate. I didn't really get the details until probably today because I didn't. But it's Matthew Perry, man. That dude made me laugh so much. You know, he was my favorite character. Chandler was my favorite character in Friends by far. And yeah, man, this is one of those celebrity deaths that really got me sad. You know, like recently we've had quite a few, unfortunately. The last few years we've had a lot of celebrity deaths. Um, but I just want to send my well wishes and my prayers to him and his family. And yeah, we lost a great one, man.
Yeah. My wife's favorite show is Friends, and Chandler's her favorite character too. I mean, it's hard not to say Chandler's your favorite because the dude just brought a mix of everything to that show. The funny, the sarcasm, when he was serious, you kind of just zoned in on him. And yeah, it was tough to hear when he passed. It was definitely like a shock factor. Because even to this day, we watch Friends. We'll start it from the beginning and watch it all the way through. Our wedding vows included Monica and Chandler and so they're a big part of my relationship, my marriage, and things like that. Just the way they are. But yeah, it's a tough loss. That's a tough one. You definitely feel it. So definitely prayers up to his family, to the Friends cast. I know they're probably feeling it as well. And well wishes to everyone, and rest in peace, Chandler. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. I saw a lot of people like here in New York posting like they were um they were putting flowers in front of the building, the Friends building.
Yeah.
I found that pretty dope, and letters and stuff. That was cool. Like, it's I don't know, once somebody like that leaves this earth, you feel it. You feel it everywhere. You feel the loss everywhere, and everybody just seems like, we're all missing this dude. Rest in peace, Matthew, and yeah, best wishes to the family and friends. But now, bro, you had anything else in the menu? Or we gonna
No,
wrap?
that's it. I'm good, bro. We good. We good.
All right, deal. But nah, bro. Thank you for doing this. I love you. And to the next one, bro. And
Love you too, bro.
thank you to everyone that's still watching. This is Durag Vince.
Take it easy, yeah.